Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about all of the things that I learned last year in 2022. So we are already in the second month of the year. February has been crazy for a lot of us. I know adjusting to the way the world is always like challenging. I feel like things change not always in the favor of men or of heads of households, and as you try to go out into the world and make sense of it and be the best version of yourself, within all the chaos, I think it's very important to just stay grounded and have values. The things that I've learned came through failure, came through believing in all the wrong things. So don't ever get too down on yourself or feel like there's no way out of a situation that you're in. I promise you there is. Just, I don't know, a year ago I was homeless living in a tent. Now I have my own apartment. I'm saving money, grinding. I have a job. Just working super hard, making content. In the gym, I went from fat to fit. There's plenty of ways you can implement change in your life, and I want to show you guys all of the lessons I learned in 2022 when I went through that struggle and how I got to the point I am now, and what I think is important for people who have kind of established a little bit of discipline and a little bit of, steady nature into their life, how they can get to the next level, right? Because getting by is a lot different than getting ahead. And I feel like where I'm at and where I feel like a lot of men my age, 22, 18 to 25, right? If you're within that age group, I would say that you're probably at a place where you're getting by, but you're trying to learn how to get ahead, right? You've learned how to survive, but now you want to, have abundance, right? A lot of that's mindset, a lot of that's discipline. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have the time. You do have the time. You're just spending the free extra time that you have on things that don't serve you. You're spending that at the bar, where you're also wasting your money. You're spending that with girls who don't respect you and are cheating on you. And, you're too fragile and framed to recognize that and to bring it up in the relationship, set boundaries and expectations, or cut off that person if they're not willing to fall into your frame. Like, you have to be able to put yourself first and say, my time is important, right? We do not own anything in this world. Money is fake. It's artificial. It's printed by the government. Everything is electronic, right? Which comes from big supercomputers, which could burn down in an instant. Everything is fake. Everything's artificial. Even the intelligence we have nowadays is artificial. So it's like everything's fake, right? The only tangible thing we own in this world, right, is moments in time. So if you do not know how to, possess and really harness the power of time that you have in this world, I really think that you're not going to be able to get ahead, right? Because if you don't understand the concept of being able to get things done fast, concise, by a plan, how are you ever going to get anywhere, right? Like when you have goals, there's always a time limit on it, right? Because you're unhappy with your current reality. And your current reality resides in a certain place in time, right? 22 years old, the month of February, that's where I am in time right now. And if I don't execute fastly and with a lot of aggression and assertiveness to get to where I want to go, then I'll always remain with the same habits, the same rituals, and reap the same benefits, just in a different area of time. And then how would I have harnessed the time that has expired between those two moments in time to get to a new reality? I haven't, right? So a lot of people like to accept their life, accept their reality, instead of actually, really trying to create their own reality, right? The slave mind is a thing. People just want to live comfortable, right? Well, the truth is, I feel like one thing that I learned in 2022 is do not go broke, right? Trying to look good or appeal to others or look rich to others, right? Like, let's say me, I'm 22, I had a job, working at Buffalo Wild Wings. I was a great line cook, one of the guys that could rely on. I showed up, I did my job, I worked hard, I did everything well, and they relied on me, so I got a lot of good hours. I was working 60-hour weeks in the beginning, and I was making good money, $1,500 paychecks every 2 weeks. That's $3,000. You scale that out on a 12-month period, I'm making 30 G's. That's good money. But I didn't save any of that money because I spent it all trying to look rich to people who really didn't give a single crap about me. Went behind my back and cheated, or went behind my back and did other things. It's never good to spend your money on ungrateful people or people that you're not sure are going to be true to you, loyal to you, or hold you down. It's very good to be patient, private, very conservative with your money and where you spend your time. I'm telling you, these are very important things. Never go broke trying to satisfy other people. Never go broke trying to appeal to other people or look rich when you're not. Because if you are making $1,500 every 2 weeks, I'm telling you, half of that should go straight into savings. Because every check, bro, if you throw half into savings, right? My personal rule is after all my bills and everything is paid for, I take 40% of everything that's left over and I put it into savings. And then I look at the rest of the money, right? That 40% isn't mine, that's in my savings. And then I look at the rest of my money and I'm like, okay, what do I want to do with this? Do I need something, right? Is a light broken? Do I need a toothbrush? Do I need some toothpaste? Do I need some groceries, right? What do I need for my personal well-being? And after I take those minuscule expenses and I handle them, I take the rest of the money and I'm like, okay, what's the smartest thing I can do with this money, right, to get myself to where I want to be? Whether that's, okay, let's, upgrade the camera for the YouTube content. Let's get a new tripod because this leg's wobbly, Let's get some good fitness outfits so I can increase the content. If I look better, it's more appealing, the videography of it. So you just have to think like, okay, if I want to do these things, how do I apply them, right? How do I apply them to my life? And you apply them to your life through discipline, right? I would have never had the money to get a tripod, a camera, a laptop, to get Wi-Fi, to get connection. I would have never had the money to, get a nice collared shirt, some nice dress pants, and get some nice, outfits. For when hopefully in the future I can broker deals and get sponsorships and, make more money. You want to be professional. You want to be clean cut. You want to be that guy that, puts his collar down and, gets the job done. You don't want to be the sloppy guy that's just laying in bed, watching too much porn, simping over girls, playing video games, not going to work, doing the least amount of effort, reaping the least amount of results, and then saying it's someone else's fault. Like, oh, it's my girl's fault. It's the government's fault. It's all this. No, it's not, bro. It's you. The world is player versus player. You're in a world where there are a bunch of players, right? And most of them aren't even trying, yet you're still losing, and you want to blame the world. No, it's your fault. If you would put in just like 40%, 35% over minimal effort, you would have a better life than 95% of Americans. And it is the rare few that put in 100% more effort than other people that really have a plethora of resources. They continue to have abundance because their ambition drove them to escaping the slave mind, escaping the matrix, escaping things that are meant to control you. I'm going to tell you right now, as a man, one thing that I learned in 2022 is that you need to have expectations and boundaries with women. Bro, if a girl comes to you and she wants to tell you, hey, I want to have a bunch of guy friends, I want to be friends with all 5 of these guys, bro, I'm telling you right now, a woman does not include a man in her life unless they offer her something, right? Whether that is a sneaky link, free money for Starbucks, free money for food. Oh, it's her boss at work and she, pretends to flirt with him so she can get all the shifts she wants. Like, a girl uses men and they're in her life for a reason, right? So that goes to show her character, right? She does not want to actually build something of value and have a valuable life with one person, display loyalty, affection, and virtue. That woman wants to use men to build her own life for her own advantage. Is all about her, right? You want women in your life that are nurturers, that comfort, that want to protect, and want to, really be like that loving force within a family unit. You do not want to be with someone who's all worried about themselves, narcissistic, half-naked downtown every weekend. I'm telling you right now, have boundaries and expectations, and it will get you further as a man. Women want to be with someone they feel safe around, and a woman is not going to feel safe around you if you don't respect yourself enough to tell them to fuck off when they know they're lying to you. I'm telling you right now, everything they say they don't want you to do, honestly, they really wouldn't mind. You think if a woman is consciously lying to you and cheating behind your back, if you call her on her shit, say, you're a cheater, I don't believe you, goodbye, she's going to have a lot more respect for you for not being a dumbass, not falling for it, not being a simp, than if you were to go with it just to stay with her. She's going to treat you like shit. She's not going to have any respect for you. She's going to yell at you, disrespect you, cuss you out. I've lived it. I've lived both sides. And I'm telling you, the ladder, take the stairs, live at a higher level. Operate at your peak form of masculinity. And understand that as a man, you are a prize, right? Because if you have the ambition to go where you're going, you have it in the bag. You're going to be there one day. You're going to be a high-value man with, millions of dollars, infrastructure, community, being able to connect with people. You're going to have all those things. So if a woman cannot fall into that frame and take those blessings, she does not deserve you, bro. Right? Because this is your world. Everyone else lives in it. The world is your limit. You got to squeeze that shit out. Squeeze out the good girls. There's going to be bad ones in there, but squeeze that shit out, man. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be much happier if you meet a girl, right, that loves you, falls into your frame, and literally gives you peace. When you come home from a long day at work or the stresses of the world, because I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen on my face as a man, right? I've had really rough weeks where work's not going well, and I'm arguing with my girl at home, and she's being argumentative, disagreeing, and not being my peace to like a bad situation. If I can't come home and escape the harsh realities of the world with the peace of a woman, you know, who wants to make me a nice meal, help me relax, maybe help me prep my supplements for the morning, do some clothes for me, you know, support me as a man because I'm trying to provide for her. Like if a woman can't do that, right, then like how is that going to help you long term, brother? It's not. It's not going to help you long term. It's dumb. You're with her just so you can fuck on her. You want to have sex with her, but you don't really love her. Find a girl you love and you want to have sex with, and I promise you, then you can have a beautiful family, have plenty of children. But you got to get to that bag first. I'm telling you right now, if you are anywhere from 18 to 25, you really shouldn't be messing with women. Seriously. You should not take a woman serious enough to have a girlfriend until you are 25 years old, established with at least 500 grand in the bank. High six figures. Then you can really support a family, everything that could potentially come from dating a girl, right? It's okay to have good sex and to, you know, really be in a relationship with a woman sexually. You need physical experience. You need to be able to offer a woman a very stimulating time in bed. But you do not want to be a simp. You need to learn women, learn the way they lie, learn the way they manipulate, learn the way they try and play games with you. And then you got to learn the yin to the yang. You got to learn the opposite effect of that game. Learn how to react to it. Learn how to put them on ice. Learn how to not care. And learn how to identify when you do care and not show it. A woman does not want to see your emotions. If you show a woman your emotions, she is going to use that against you. And that is not going to be good for you, brother. Right? I've had situations in the past where you open up about all your insecurities, and then in the end of the relationship, because you learn a lot more about someone at the end of the relationship than you do at the beginning. At the end of the relationship, they use all of those things that you opened up about as ammo to hurt you in the end, because A, you caught them in a lie, caught them cheating, caught them doing shit behind your back, and now they want to feel better about themselves, so they use all the things you opened up about in order to hurt you. That is what you do not want. As a man, do not trust everyone, and do not think that just because you love someone or you're having sex with someone that they deserve to know everything about you, because no one can hurt what they don't know. Privacy is everything. If you have privacy as a man, you're going to have a much fuller life where you can be like, okay, no one knows these things, so they can't hurt me about them. If no one knows where to attack, right, then they don't know how to hurt me. If they don't know my weakest points, they don't know where to attack. So be very careful, be very private as a man. It's very important. I can't be concise about that enough. That is one of the most important, essential things that I think I learned as a man in 2022. If you do not show people your weaknesses and you're not so open about all the things you've gone through and your struggles, they do not know where to attack. I'm telling you right now, privacy is key. I would say one more thing. It is great to have a 9-to-5. The world right now needs workers. There's a lot of lazy people that do not want to work. I'm telling you right now, it's okay to chase your dreams and to be focused on building something better. Like right now, I'm working on an Amazon dropshipping business where I'm trying to build a Amazon seller store where I can order purchases internationally from companies in China or Taiwan, get them exported to an Amazon warehouse where I can then sell those products at American markup. And that's essentially what I'm trying to start up right now. I'm starting up my Amazon dropshipping business. So I'm doing that beside my 9-to-5. The 9-to-5 is going to fund that. The 9-to-5 funds the YouTube content. It bought my camera, my tripod. It bought my laptop. It edits all my videos. So you see what I'm saying? I had to invest money to be able to do the YouTube content. And it's something that is very important to me, and I used the 9-to-5 to accomplish that. I took a $1,500 paycheck from Buffalo Wild Wings and purchased all of this gear. I dropped a rack on gear for the YouTube channel. So I'm telling you right now, like, you have to be able to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, bro, because no one else is going to. You are a slave to another man who owns a company and reaps profits, right? He doesn't get wages, he reaps profits. There's a difference between wages and profits. You want profits. Profits are, let's say I have profits off ad share, right? So let's say I can grow the YouTube channel and scale it to 50,000 subs, right? And I can get 70,000 to 100,000 views per video, right? And I'm able to put ads on those videos, ads for pre-workout. Like I could have an ad on there for Alpha Line, Superhuman pre-workout. I could have an ad on there for The Rock's Under Armour brand. I could have an ad on there for a gym, Hammer Fitness, a gym equipment ad. And if I have those ads on there, they pay me money, right? So for each view, I get a certain ad share of revenue shared to me because I'm, promoting a product. So the sales in that product kick back to me as part of like ad revenue. So I'm able to make money off YouTube, essentially just posting content and informing other people and helping the world grow and helping men grow and helping men elevate. I can make money off that by promoting products that literally essentially also fuel the same goal. So as a man, you can find a lot of fulfillment and find a lot of purpose and great things within that. I'm telling you right now, like that's very important, and there's a lot of power in creating something. Create a YouTube channel. I'm telling you right now, if you're a young man, another thing I learned in 2022, and you want to be successful, also be very successful with women in general, but you have to have a good Instagram page. Right now, I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram, right? I have good content. I feel like I know an aesthetic that I want to have and like the grid, and I know how to post, on Instagram, but I do not have a lot of followers. I don't have a lot of traction or interaction on my Instagram. When you talk to a girl, the best way to approach girls is be like, hey, do you got Instagram? Because she wants followers on Instagram. Any girl's going to sit there and be like, yeah, you can have my Instagram. Because she wants another follower. Girls are follower hungry. The best way to put a girl in her place is to have, 10 times the amount of followers that she does on Instagram. You're a high value man. She automatically wants to be with you because girls want to be with a guy that other girls want to be with. If you got 20K followers on Instagram, other girls want to be with you, bro. So she's going to hop on that fast and try and hold you down. And when you have a girl trying to hold you down, you have a girl doing your laundry, cooking you meals, being your peace, being, very feminine, in touch with who they are and what they need to be for you. And that is very important. I'm telling you right now, that is very important above anything else. So if you work on yourself, pour into yourself, build a nice Instagram page. That's what I'm doing right now, building YouTube and Instagram. I also post on TikTok. The TikTok is Mr. Jacked. Go and follow that. My Instagram is Jackson Brumfield Fit, all lowercase, no spaces. Please give it a follow if you see this. I post lots of all the reels that I post on my TikTok. I import them in as reels to post on Instagram, and I also post all of that content that I make on TikTok on YouTube and also on Facebook sometimes. So be sure to stay tuned to all of that. Mr. Jacked on TikTok and Jackson Brumfield Fit, all lowercase, no spaces on Instagram. Please give it a follow, share the content. Please, just stay tuned. I want to be making a lot more long form videos of me sitting here talking to you guys, giving you some of the life experiences that I've been able to learn as a young man. Because I'm 22 years old, right? But I've had a lot of experience with women, a lot of experience with financial hardship and coming back from those financial hardships. I've had a lot of experience with, just failure in general. I feel like you learn the most in life off failure. And I feel like, me having been fat and broke and me kind of grinding back to a point where I'm fit, I'm trying to build something, I have a decent life right now. I think it's important for me to try and share that with people and try and really grow who I am as a person and elevate out of, even the situation I'm in. We're all trying to grow, right? And I feel like the best way as a man to grow is to, pour into something, pour into the YouTube channel, pour into a business that's going to make you money so you can provide for a family. And then pour into that family, bro, and you can build something where you're happy, you have abundance, and you have people who look up to you, who respect you as a man, and fall into your friend. And that's what it's all about, man. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of share with you guys some things I learned in 2022. That's going to be everything that I have today for this video. And I just want you guys to know that the world is literally your lemon. Just squeeze that shit out. Get the money out of it. Get the girls out of it. Whatever you want right now. I'm telling you right now, like, you can have anything that you want. If you truly are disciplined as a man and your mission is to get where you're going and to succeed, you'll have what you want in life, I promise. I just want you guys to know that it's very important to put yourself first and to pour into yourself the same amount of energy a lot of you guys are pouring into females. I'm telling you right now. Hands down, bro, if you're 18 to 25, do not be taking a woman seriously enough to date her. That's all I have to say. But I'm telling you right now, bro, try and start an online business, get into e-commerce. Try and start a YouTube channel. If you are a young man, right, of any substance and ambition, you need to have a successful Instagram page. Try and grow the Instagram page. All right, guys, that's the advice I have for you right now. But yeah, I work tonight, 6 o'clock. Got to go get that money. 9 to 5 is funding all of the YouTube content, and it's also funding my Amazon dropshipping business. So we are grinding. We are going to succeed as men this year. It is 2023. We are not sipping. We are not falling. We are not failing. We are growing into abundance, and we are going to have a wonderful year, guys. Stay blessed.